and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about cables. Now this is a piece of alarm cable. I've got a drum of it. It comes in 4 core, 6 and also 8 core. In a 4 core cable we've got red and black, and also we've got blue and yellow. Now in my book, black is neutral and that is 12 volt. Now if we're talking DCC, I'll be using the blue and the yellow because neither of those are actually ground or neutral. So let's leave the black wire for the neutral or ground, and let's use the red wire for 12 volt, just DC. These now can be your track. Blue for one side of the track and yellow for the other side of the track. Now when you're laying a layout, there's a common rail, so I'm going to use the blue for the common rail and then the yellow for the rail that's nearest to you if you stood in the middle of a track. But if you've got a dog bone like I've got here, it's the outside and the inside, not to get mixed up when you start doing block detection, which I am on here. We're using the BDL 16s. Okay, I've got most of the track down on the end board. Now's the time to put the wires through to the underneath. This is going to be connected to the track above. Okay, I've got one hand underneath the board, and I just pull the wire down to about there, give it a little fold over, and then as I pull it down, it just sits on top of that part of the track. Now I can take my hand away from underneath the board, take the soldering iron and the solder, and just apply heat, a little bit of solder which gives you the flux, and then when it's finished just pull it down and away. That way it's leaving the lip or the drip of the solder on the lower point, and the top of the track now is quite smooth. You haven't got to clean off the track. The eagle-eyed people have noticed I'm not using black and red, I'm using blue and yellow. The reason being, black and red is allocated for 12 volt DC. This is DCC, which is AC signal. I'm not advocating you should change your wiring, but since it's a new layout I might as well start with a new wire colour system. This is the BDL 16. I've wired the droppers in a small thin wire, but the main trunking wire is a thicker wire, about 0.75mm. Now I don't believe in buying stuff if you've got it in the cupboard already. So I've stripped down mains cable so I can use the brown and the blue. Blue's common to blue, yellow's common to brown. I've also got some green and yellow, so these are running to different sections of the block detection, so I can easily identify one from the other. I've got a bit of white in there as well. So that's the BDL 16. This is the middle board, and I've used the SS motors on there. One of the advantages of the SS motors is that you can drive 2 points from the same controller. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to click the bell button and the subscribe. The subscribe costs you nothing, so it helps us to know that you want the videos to